The views and opinions expressed on this podcast or website are those of the authors and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of A Queen's Opinion. Any content provided by our bloggers or authors are of their opinion and are not intended to malign any religion, ethnic group, club, organization, company, individual, or anyone or anything.
Welcome to A Queen's Opinion. My name is Queen, my voice, my opinion, and your listening ears. This episode, we are talking about life trauma. Why does trauma have such an impact on our life? This word trauma is so powerful, in my opinion. It is a word derived from the Greek term meaning a wound. I am sure all of us have had some interaction with the word trauma in our lives. Some of us were born in a traumatic situation. We have tried over our whole lives up to this day to cover up the trauma we have experienced over the years. Trauma is something introduced into you and it never leaves your life. It is in every decision of your life, and it never heals completely. We will cover up our trauma wounds with smiles, laughter, and thoughts of good times. But we never address the trauma up front, right up front. I realize that over the years, I have been putting patches and Band-Aids over my trauma wounds. When I heard the song by Russ entitled Working on Me, it really opened up my mind and my heart to what I was feeling about my trauma. I don't know if you really listen to the lyrics of a song or not, but I wanted to take you through a couple of his lyrics and the thoughts that came to my mind when I listened to the song and felt how powerful his words are. Before we begin this analysis, I just want to say from one person who has experienced trauma to another, I want to say I applaud you for working on yourself. I too have put the work in, and there are days that I feel like I have made a little progress. And there are other days where I feel like I'm stuck in the cement. So I'm asking you to take a walk with me and listen to his lyrics as I break them down and give you my opinion as to what I think about what he's saying in his song. Now, in his first stanza of the song, he says, "Would you stay by my side?" I believe when you're trying to work on yourself, people will leave you, walk away from the situation, even when they know you are trying to work on yourself. They leave you high and dry. It's not easy working on yourself, and Russ tells us that he understands it's hard when none of this is your fault. And again, he's asking the person, would you stand by my side? In my experience, few people will walk with you on the journey of working on yourself. That is why I always say the only person I can count on besides my Lord is me, myself, and I. You see, I want to slow it down right here to make sure you catch what I'm saying. This is why I only depend on me, myself, and I. I will always protect myself. I can only count on me to get things taken care of for myself. And with all my faults, love myself. It is because I love myself and I will take care of me, myself, and I. You can't expect someone to be by your side on your journey of working on yourself. You see, in the song, Russ calls the person up to let them know he's doing his best. He's calling the person to share his trauma. He tells us in the song that he has childhood trauma. When you have childhood trauma, it changes your view of life. It changes how you interact with other people. It makes you question love from anyone. Russ said in the song, "Love means drama." And I agree with him. When you put your heart out there for others, you're going to run into drama. You see, Russ goes on to say, because he's been working on himself and he knows he has trauma, it's not her fault. He tells us that arguments trigger him and put him on defense. Well, Russ, I want to let you know other people have the same triggers. Me, personally, I get triggered by feeling love for others who don't show love for me. I get triggered when all I want to do is to show my love, give my love to others, and all they do is walk away. In the end, the song says he understands that they can't be with him through the trauma because it's hard, and he tells them, it's not your fault, it's on me. I understand what the man is saying. He's telling his love in the song that he understands his trauma is pushing them away, and it's not their fault. All he wants her to do is just stay by his side. Well, once again, Russ, I'm sorry that whomever this person was didn't stay by your side. I want you to know that there are some good ones out there who will stay by your side. I can testify to that because my husband knows all my trauma, all the bruises, cuts, and wounds. And he was there to put band-aids or bandages on my trauma to help me heal my soul and strengthen my heart. He was there for me when my blood family was not. I'm here to tell you that if you stay committed to changing and improving yourself, you will find love. Learn how to love yourself, then you can make it through. The song goes on to say that he is falling. I'm here to tell you falling can be soft or be prevented altogether. When you begin to understand your trauma, recognize that you are not alone, that you have me, myself, and I right there with you. In other words, love yourself and you shall get through whatever trauma is in your life. I'm here to tell all my listeners that everybody has some type of trauma, but don't let the trauma take full control of your life. You are going to have good days and bad days, but just like the weather, every day is a new day. And you got to learn how to take the opportunity to wake up in the morning and thank God for another opportunity to work on yourself. A Queen's Opinion is a podcast that allows people, especially women, to think out loud about life situations and seek an opinion without being judged. This podcast is supposed to lift you up, encourage you to be the best person you can be, to inspire you to step out of your comfort zone and into your queen zone. I didn't say my opinion will solve your problems. I am not saying that I am right. But what I am saying is I'm going to give you another view of the situation from a distance. No more thinking or questioning a situation by yourself. Ask the Queen. Go to our website, www.aqueensopinion.com, and click on Get in Touch to leave your feedback or leave a question for the Queen. Don't forget to like us wherever you get your podcasts. Thank you for taking time out of your day. I hope you join me for our next episode. Until then, goodbye.